I'm in the waiting room. It's 10 o'clock. It is on the record. I am here. I was here early. It's 10:07. I'm still waiting in this waiting room. Case supposed to start at 10 o'clock. It's on record. I'm here. Where's the plaintiff? Where's the judge? Abort the ship. Or abort the ship. What are they doing?
Okay, calling Crown Asset Management versus James Chandler. This is case 2501471GC. Counsel, can I have your appearance, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Veronica Lacariki. I'm here for the plaintiff.
And Mr. Chandler, can I have your name, please?
Good morning. My name is James Chandler. Here is the defendant.
Okay. Have you two had a chance to discuss this matter?
Yes,
Your Honor, I don't think
Your
a
Honor.
conversation is necessary, and I'd like to briefly explain kind of the series of events that have occurred to lead up to this point.
Okay.
So essentially, I do believe at one point the defendant mentioned that that this case was in the wrong court. We reviewed with my client, and we do believe he is correct. He lives in Detroit, and this is Livonia, so this should have been with the 36th District Court. We moved to dismiss for that reason, dismiss without prejudice, so we can move it to the correct court. However, we have seen that the defendant has filed several, I guess you can call them motions, but I do believe
Your
that they
Honor.
were filed incorrectly.
Point of order, Your Honor. Point of order.
Okay. So essentially, we're trying to ensure that there's nothing else pending so that we can dismiss this particular matter without prejudice and move it to the correct court.
Point of order, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Chandler, you need to.
Counsel, excuse me. Mr. Chandler, you do not speak over other people in my courtroom. Do you understand?
If there's a point of order, yes, sir.
That is not how this works. There is no point of order in my courtroom. We're not operating on Robert's Rules of Order.
Your
I
Honor.
will give you an opportunity to speak. It is not now.
Okay.
Let counsel finish her statement, and then you'll have a chance.
Okay, thank you.
I will not tolerate another interruption. Go ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. So as I was saying, we just wanted to ensure that there was no counterclaim or no other motions that are being considered, because there were several things filed, but I believe they were filed incorrectly. And that was the basis of me filing my motion to set aside, to ensure that nothing else is pending against us, so that we can have a clean slate with the proper court.
Okay. Mr. Chandler, what would you like to say at this time?
Your Honor, I set forth a dismissal, and the plaintiff, I witnessed that the plaintiff cried, saying to plead to don't dismiss the case. And then later, they sent me a document that I signed to release the alleged debt, so as a dismissal. And then now they're trying to renege on that, but they can't, because it's the stipulation of dismissal in court. And yes, there's a lack of jurisdiction, Your Honor. So I call this case for a dismissal on those grounds, because I signed a signature
Okay.
to that. And
So
I have a
Mr.
document.
Chandler,
Yes.
let me be very direct with you here, okay? These issues that you have brought up as counterclaims, when their case is dismissed, is it your intention to dismiss those as well?
My intention is to go by this dismissal we signed. It's a contract, Your Honor.
Right.
I have my signature.
But listen, Mr. Chandler, hold on a second. I understand you're not an attorney, and I'm trying to give you grace in terms of understanding that, okay?
Well,
Some of the things that you have filed with this court could be considered counterclaims.
sir,
Counsel's
Your Honor,
Counsel's
I filed a dismissal and I filed a motion to quash. That's all I filed, Your
Oh,
Honor. That's all
so
I'm
you're
I'm
not,
going for.
Mr. Chandler, hold on a second. So you're not bringing any other claims in this court against the plaintiff as a cross claim or counterclaim?
No, no, Your Honor. I was just explaining what happened and that
So
this is a dismissal
that
on a.
means that I don't need to hear anything from either one of you again. This entire case is dismissed without prejudice. Okay, you've both indicated there is a lack of jurisdiction here. This clarifies it for the record. The plaintiff, if they choose to, they can file it wherever the proper jurisdiction might be. You both indicated that's not here. This case is dismissed in its entirety without prejudice. Okay, does that make sense?
No, because
Thank
it
you.
has to be with prejudice, Your Honor, because we had this signed contract of dismissal agreement between the both of us, Your Honor. That's not
What
fair.
is that?
It's not due
What do you
process.
indicate?
I'm indicating we had an agreement to dismiss the case
What
with
are you
nothing.
holding up?
It says with nothing owed, Your Honor. At the bottom, it says with nothing owed. It has Veronica's name here, my signature here. This is a dismissal. And at the bottom, it
Without
says
prejudice.
no. It says assessed to either without costs assessed to either party. So that dismisses the case with no cost or no damage
Does it
to
also
anyone.
indicate?
Without prejudice.
Okay. I've made the court's decision. This case is dismissed in its entirety without prejudice. That concludes the matter. Thank you all. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. I tell you, bro, the games they play.